And if you wish to learn that riff, stay tuned for the lesson. Welcome to this Blackpool Music School video all about the 2-string cigar box guitar. In this video I am tuned AE. Other tunings are fine, you'll just be playing in a different key to me, but I am tuned AE, and if you pluck the strings AE, that's the first 2 notes to a very popular science fiction series that started in 1977. If that's how your strings sound, then you're in tune with me. Like I say, I am AE, you could be D, A, C, G, and so on. As long as it's root 5th, you're fine. So, let's get on with the lesson. In the first video, I taught you this. In the second video, I taught you this. But you can combine the two. So to perform this, you really need to have seen the previous 2 videos, but I will do a brief recap here. The first bit is we are open string on the string nearest the floor. We are using 2 and 3, so it's open, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and, that's the count, not the numbers. Okay, so it's open, 2, 3, 2, to the count of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, numbers I'm strumming down towards the ground. On the ands, I'm strumming up towards my double chin. So it's 1 and 2. Now in the second video we did, I taught you this riff. Okay, so that's all you do. So we'll work through it very slowly. We're going to play this riff twice because there's 2 bars in the next riff. So the first bar is this. That's the 2 bars. Then you play the 2 bars from the other one. So we'll walk through this very slowly. So the first 2 bars are the first of the videos in the first lesson. That's 1 bar. That's the second bar. Then the 2 bars from lesson 2. So the 2 bars from lesson 2. Remember, 3 and 4 and, that's the count, not the frets I'm playing. So we'll go for it again. Lesson 1, we're playing twice because there's 2 bars in lesson 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Then lesson 2. And you can play around with it. You can just do 1 bar of lesson 1 like I did then, followed by the second bar of lesson 2. So now it sounds like this. If you watched lesson 2 all the way to the end, we reversed that to go 3, 5. So now it can sound like this. So you can play it any way you wish. This time we'll do bar 1 from the first lesson and the second bar from lesson 2. So it sounds like this now. One and two and three, and that's the strum. One and two and three and four and one and two and three and four and one and two and three and four and... That's just the strum. That never changes apart from the one and two and three. In case you wonder what that was, if you watched lesson 2 to the end, we just reversed it. Instead of going 5-3, we go 3-5. So now it's one bar of lesson 1, the second bar of lesson 2, back to lesson 1, the first bar, and lesson 2, the second bar. So now it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to do it that way, you can just stay on off and on the second fret like this. And you can play around. Like I said, this is A, E. So when I see an A chord, I can play any of that. I wouldn't do it when the singer's singing, it would be in the gaps in between. But if you attune C, G, when you see a C chord, you can play those patterns. D, A, you can play that over a D chord, and so on, going up the musical scale. It's all about creating a groove, a rhythm, a pulse that people can feel. The main part is when you're doing these strikes, they last 3 and 4, and just because you're not strumming up doesn't mean you don't play them. It's 3 and 4 and you count in your head 3 and 4 and, or the other way, 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and you can just play around and just... Oh, the song, by the way, is Spirit in the Sky. Listen to the song after this and you'll hear this riff like this. If you're as old as me, Norman Greenbaum had a hit with it. In the 80s, was it Doctor and the Medics? And I think Gareth Gates also had a hit with that song. And that's the opening riff to Spirit in the Sky. Well, I hope you found this video useful on the 2-string cigar box guitar. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Blackpool Music School for more videos. The more thumbs up we get, and the more subscribers we get, the more videos we will post. So until next time, take care, keep practicing, keep playing, and as always, goodbye.